Hi, I'm Premali Guerreri, Vedic astrologer and soul purpose mentor. Thanks for being with me here today. And I wanted to connect with you and talk about Mercury retrograde. I want to demystify it and tell you what it's actually good for and shed the light on the truth about Mercury retrograde. So Mercury has gone retrograde recently on the 4th, and it will be for 3 weeks. When Mercury goes retrograde, it doesn't actually move backwards. It actually is at its farthest point away from the sun. It's stationed, so to speak. It stops or comes close to stopping in the heavens, and then it turns around in its orbit and moves back towards the sun. It's most potent, it's strong at that time when it's in its retrograde, when it's as far as it gets away from the sun. So things get wonky during Mercury retrograde. You've heard it, okay? You've heard things like don't sign contracts, communication gets wonky, your computer may not work right, transportation, well, it rules those things. So Mercury in general rules several things, and for you it rules something specific. So let me just give you the general survival list. Back up your computer. It's not a great time to purchase new technology. Wait till after the retrograde time, okay? Transportation, appointments, scheduling, timing. Mercury is just gonna wreak a little havoc there. Here's the lesson, and we should really embrace this lesson all the time. Don't take things so personally. Live present, be in the moment. So if appointments get rescheduled, if things get missed, things are just maybe a little bit off, don't take it personally. Let's not blame the other person. It's really encouraging you to embrace one of the basic principles of be present and be in your own flow. And as I was teaching you in the intuitive answer class, is that this is about listening inside, okay? Going with the flow of the energy you're feeling coming at you and what you know to be right and true for yourself. Again, this is why when you know your purpose, when you know what you're really supposed to be doing on the planet and really supposed to be doing right now, it's much easier for you to put yourself first. And right now I'm going to ask you to put your self-care first, because we have some other energetic changes coming up that I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about later in the week. So also with Mercury retrograde, if it's something that you've already started as far as a negotiation, if it's something, a job that you've already been offered, for instance, and during the retrograde you're kind of concerned about actually taking it, if it's something that's already started, the rule of thumb is it's fine to go ahead and embrace it during the retrograde. The 2 times to not totally embrace it is when it's actually stationing and going direct. So what I want for you also is to know the truth about Mercury retrograde and what it's really, really good for. So it's our planet of communication, of evaluation. And for you, Mercury rules something specific. Now there's a beautiful, really synchronistic thing that happens during a retrograde cycle of Mercury. It's when it slows down, and it's like putting under a magnifying glass a certain area of your life. And it does it for a whole year's period of time during the 3 Mercury retrogrades that are happening during a year's period of time. And that is shifting with this new cycle. So now it's going to retrograde it'll start in the air constellation of Libra first, but it's really going to be retrograding in all of the Earth constellations. So those rule something in particular for you. It may rule your spirituality, moksha. It may rule your relationships. It may rule all your money and career and the way you acquire what you need for your purpose. It may rule purpose. And for a year's period of time, you're going to be taking a closer look at that particular area of life. And when you know that that's what the retrograde is about, then you can go ahead and really surrender to that it's time to take a closer look and get more clear about this specific area of life. So I want to help you with that, because when you can go with the flow of energy and you know what's really going on and your soul choices behind the scenes, which our soul blueprint really helps us with, then you can go ahead and get in a better alignment and get in your flow. Okay? So 2 things. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, as you always should be, but even now, a little bit more grounding in, okay? It's a time of change. Be really clear about your alignment, your purpose, and what it is that you're getting up for in the morning and putting one foot in front of the other for. On another note, it does rule something specific for you. And I would love to shed the light on that for you, because that'll just give you more information about yourself and what your soul is up to, so that you can actually live congruently with that. So you can go ahead and schedule a complimentary time with me by clicking the link below the video or in the email you got the video from. And you can go ahead and book a time with me so that we can connect and I can help you to understand what Mercury is trying to make you more aware of at this particular time, so you can live more in the flow, more in alignment with who you truly are, and that you can get some clarity about an area of life, be it relationships, your spirituality, I'm being really general here, or your path and purpose, or your money, or the way you acquire what you need for your path and purpose, so that you can get totally in alignment, make the choices that you need to make so you can move forward with grace and ease in your life in a really big way. And I'm here to help you to do that. So go ahead and click that link, connect with me, and book a time, and I look forward to shedding that light on that subject for you. Blessings, and have a beautiful day.